Here we go.
Pit road is closed right now.
Pick my fourth time.
Yes, the
First time got wrecked out. Second time got wrecked out. Third time finished the race. Didn't press the record button on my software. This is one of the hardest races in iRacing due to the Porsche not having ABS variations. Like the track just moves side to side, up and down. There's a bunch of little humps and it causes this car to lock up a lot. So you'll see a lot of crashes on this. Starting off in 22nd. Alright, we're just wanting a close or a clean race and just to get through it. So our only goal here is just to actually complete this race. Love to gain some safety rating. Also need to get through the pack a little bit.
Left side. Clear.
Green car's braking pretty heavily. These guys are side by side. Don't love the looks of this.
Left side.
God knows that I'm here.
Right. Clear on the left.
Surprised that guy in the black car saved his brakes. Oh, that is a not great off track to get right there. Honestly surprised I've got it off track right there. All over this guy's bumper. And just because this track is so narrow, I can't really pass him. I think I'm much faster than him, though. Much better exit.
Go on the left. Clear on the right.
Kind of left that guy in the dust. That was kind of a sketchy pass, though. Don't love making that pass there. These guys are both going a wee bit deep. I was staring at those guys and not taking the best line. Kind of on me. Could be much closer to these guys, but it doesn't really matter. Holy moly, they are slowing down a lot, though. This great car's out of control. God, we're so far down in iRating. We should be able to make up quite a few positions, I feel like, throughout this race. I tried to scare that guy like I was gonna dive to the inside. He didn't fall for it. A little bit of a lockup there myself. Gotta be careful here. Some people in these lower level lobbies will hit the brakes right there and it is no good.
You got a slow car on the left. You got a slow car on
The
the right.
brakes way early here.
Go left.
Really good exit. Trying to be patient. It's hard to be patient when you know that you're faster than people, though. Worked out chest yesterday and I can feel it while I'm racing. This guy dove a little bit.
Car on your left.
Really good pass.
Right side.
Two very good passes here.
Keep to the left. Clear.
Interesting apex from that gray car.
There's an incident behind. Left side. Still there.
What?
Car on. Clear.
Why? Why do you go for that? Like, what is the purpose of that?
We've got damage on the back end. Clear on the right.
That blows my mind. I don't really understand that. I clearly have him blocked right there and he just wrecks me.
Car on your left. Clear.
It's alright, we're still alive. Just gotta repass the people that we just passed. Mistakes like that, that's what really get frustrating. Now we gotta try and repass this guy.
Car on your left. Still there. There's an incident behind. Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left. Still there. Hold your line.
Trying to get past them. Vladimir, can I please get through, brother? Why would you brake right there?
Car right. Clear on the right. There's an incident ahead. Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
I just don't know what the point of him braking right there was. I don't really know what that guy was doing. Honestly, that was completely on him. This Jose guy's very aggressive behind us. I don't know if that was my fault or not. We'll have to go back and check those two little incident points. Stay tuned towards the end of the video for that. Just kind of looking over what had happened, but I don't know if that one was on me.
Two more. Let's go.
Oh, I spun. Oh.
You've got damage on the left side.
So much damage we have. Haven't really. Can't believe I spun there. This has been an ugly race.
You got a slow car on the right. Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the left. Car stopped ahead. Go right.
And here's Vladimir again. In another wreck. I think we may be missing. I don't know if we're missing a rear wing or not. Something feels. It feels quite loose and not very grippy. We're struggling a bit on top speed also. Should have a lot of damage to the car. At this point, I wish there was a button you could press in iRacing to, like, see the damage on your car. Log back in here, catch up to some people. I'm really excited to see if that first wreck that we were in the straightaway was our fault or not. I don't think it was, but that was pretty much the downfall of our race there. The car seems loose on the brakes. I feel like I could oversteer at any time. I don't know if that's a damage problem or a me problem, but it does feel a little bit different.
There's an incident ahead. Slow car ahead. Car stop on the right. Go
For the
left.
love of goodness, don't hit the gas. This guy's slowing down a little bit, may have helped us a ton on catching back up. The bag. Hanging on for dear life right there. This guy's slow. I'm catching up to him fast. Didn't want to go in the dirt there, but that's okay. Like I'm just losing a little bit of traction overall throughout the turns right now. It's just not turning in as well as it typically does. It's not terrible, but you can just tell like it feels slightly off. Like there, even in that turn. I feel like I just don't have as much grip. Oh, what am I doing? Shifting in a second. I just had a brain fart. Oh no. We really need to get to the draft of this guy before the straightaway. But the car seems to just be struggling through there. It's not looking good for us, boys. I don't even feel like I was trying to overdrive there either. Got a little nervous right there. Had to back out of that. I don't know what it was about that section, but that just did not feel great. And I don't know if it's a damage thing or if I just kind of suck, but it's just so odd. We have a ton of time behind us. We are catching up to this Dwayne guy. I know we've passed a couple of people since the start of this race. I don't know how many. Or the start of this lap, I'm sorry. We're gonna try and take it a little bit easier through here, I guess.
White flag. One more left to go.
Much better braking zone that time. I've never spun in that corner before. In this car, anyways. And that's what I think was the oddest part about what had happened in that first lap. I know why I spun, because I locked up my front rights, I believe. But
Car stop on the left.
not a great line there, but I'm gonna get the draft, and that is what we need. The Nil guy in front of us, he is driving quite a good lap. We have one target left, it looks like. Oh, I tapped the brakes, but it wasn't enough. Needed just a little more pressure. 5% more pressure there. We were probably going 3 or 4 miles an hour faster through this. Great exit there. Put pressure on this guy. Man. I would love to know how much different this race is without that first wreck in the straightaway, but it's okay. Gotta focus up.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left. Right side. Clear.
Oh, I got a 4x for that? I know the guy wrecked, but I didn't even hardly touch him. I mean, I'm sorry, but he moved over to the right to let me through. I don't really know how. I think that was a netcode error, maybe. I don't know who that was back there, but I apologize for that. I really don't feel like I hit him. I didn't feel it at all. Not a great exit. I've noticed in this series that I keep on just barely missing the turn or the apexes or the exits, causing me a ton of time overall, and it's just not where his mate was trying to drag it home. There's a pile up ahead of us, about 7 seconds away. Hopefully there's a battle or somebody wrecks. I'll tell you one thing though, we do need a better section than last time. It's horrible. We just spent up a whole nother second on these guys. I think we just spent up a whole nother second if I'm not mistaken on one of them. A little more brakes here this time. It was a bit slower. This guy must have damage or something. He's losing a ton of time. Really light on the brakes here. I always forget how long this turn is and still use too much brake. Still making up a ton of time on this guy. This is a huge... Something's gotta be wrong with this car. got damage. Holy, I missed my exit by a mile. I just don't know if this guy has pace or what. Trying to give him enough space where I can get a draft and him not pass me again. He's got top speed.
Car on your left.
I think he touched his brakes.
Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Try not to give him any kind of a draft.
The car is P2, just set the fastest lap. 52.376. The car in P8, just set the fastest lap. 50.925.
From 22nd to 10th.
Checkered
Not
flag,
bad.
flag.
Not bad. Now we get to go back and see what happened during this race. Let's see. Let's go back to lap 1 here. We know where we need to go. Bunch of really good races or turns. Alright, all the way to the back. Let's get far chase. Who's in here? So he's on my butt. And let's just see what it looks like from his view. So Mike is here. He's on my side for sure. I may have came over on him. I swear I got a clear sign though. I would have to go back and see if it said clear left. But this one may be on me. I don't know, I'm coming around. Actually, just kidding. That is just straight to the rear end. If he just lets off just a touch, that doesn't happen at all.